Alright, so this is Mage Rogue. I get some rank 1 buffs up to protect myself from spell steals, and then it's obvious where the mage is going, so I empty him. I put my dot up to build additional pressure, and I Shadow or Death the poly right as they find chest. I reposition while healing chest. I should have casted Pain Suppression on the Shatter, but it looks like it didn't crit, and chest resists the kidney shot. The mage runs in, so I reposition out of range of the mage. Chest reopens the rogue, and because I'm out of range of the mage, he has to choose. Use a global to blink Yesmi or peel chest. I spam Dispel the Police and cast Holy Nova to get the rogue out, although chest just struck him through Vanish with melee attacks already. Chest goes into a full kidney, and unfortunately we overlap Pain Sup and Trinket. The rogue still has cloak, and we have only 5 seconds on the rupture, so if chest would have been blinded, the reset could have been nasty. Nevertheless, we easily take the W, and I was able to pump in 8k damage. Alright, so this is Warlock Priest. The strategy is to sap the priest and kill the warlock. Never mind me here, I'm just trying to prevent combat. The priest jumps down, so my mission is accomplished. We could have opened priest here, but we decided to stick with the original plan and go warlock. I pop PI and start spam purging the warlock. I jump down to fear the priest, but my timing is poor. The priest is already out of sap and he resists my fear. Now I'm not able to get away from him and I get feared instead. I use my will to break the fear and the warlock is cross-dotting, so I'm gonna try to heal the damage, mainly using Prayer of Mending. Chest blinds the priest early and he trinkets. The priest tries to burn me, but I line of sight that stuff. Chest gets coiled, but unfortunately my Dispel doesn't get it. The warlock drags chest to the end of the bridge, and Pom only bounces 20-yard range, so I'm forced to cross. I poorly time my Shadow or Death, so it doesn't actually give pushback on the mana burn, but then I land the biggest fear and line of sight the next mana burn. I Pom prematurely, I just gave chest a new shield, so even though I Pom myself first, it only bounces once. In an attempt to make the Pom bounce, I run into the priest's mana burn. Chest kicks 1 burn for me, but if he kicks, the warlock could potentially start fearing, so I shouldn't force him to carry me this much. I renew my rank 1 buffs on chest, so the priest is less likely to dispel my shields. Here I push in for the fear, which in hindsight was a bad play. I lock out and I resist the spell lock, but the Felhunter resists my fear and could have easily dispelled the enemy priest. However, this is the move that is gonna win us the game. Chest has saved his cloak, so he can vanish sap, so even though I poorly manage my mana, we can still win this game. It's always nice to get carried. The warlock jumps, so I can fiend, but it isn't really relevant because the priest is sapped and chest is all over the warlock. Alright, so this is a mirror. These guys are rushing, so I line up a cheeky message spell to dispel the rogue right as he runs over the tomb. Somehow chest gets a sap on the priest and we're off to the races. I focus on dispelling the fear ward and I luckily get it before the sap runs out. Meanwhile, the rogue trinketed kidney and chest trinketed blind. Here my positioning could have been better. We need to approach the rogue from both directions, so I could have gone left side tomb right as I saw that the rogue cloaked. Chest gets a re on the rogue and I line of sight the priest burn. Chest blinds the priest and the priest trinkets the blind. I resist the kidney and fear the priest on heal. The rogue is already cloaked, so I go for the double dot. As soon as the rogue is off DR, chest vanish cheap shots the rogue to lock in the W. It's always nice when everything goes your way.